What are the basic ideas about relationships? How to create a safe relationship. Sponsored by Lunsford's Daily Sunday School. Produced by Harris Productions. Stick around until the end of this video for an added video bonus. Relationships can give rise to feelings of passion and fulfillment, and also cause much agony when things fall apart. There are many factors that can positively or negatively impact such relationships, and attaining a balance is necessary to ensure the longevity of such relationships, which can even impact your quality of life. What is the true meaning of love in a relationship? Love in a relationship takes many forms, and a couple can also be in a relationship for a considerable amount of time without realizing its true meaning. Love in a relationship takes time to bloom, but completes a relationship. To define a relationship and the role of love in it, here's a quick look for you to learn what is the true meaning of love in a relationship. In this audiobook. 1. What is the real meaning of love? 2. The history of love. 3. What does real love feel like? 3. 12 telltale signs of love. 4. 8 different types of love. 5. Impact of being in love. 6. How to practice love. 7. Some commonly asked questions. 8. The bottom line. A relationship comprises friendship, sexual attraction, intellectual compatibility, and, of course, love. Love is the glue that keeps a relationship strong. It is deeply biological. But what is love, and how do you know if you are truly in love? It isn't easy to define love, because everyone's perception of real love can be dramatically different. People often get confused between lust, attraction, and companionship. Hence, there is no one best definition of love. However, love can be summarized as an intense feeling of euphoria and deep affection for someone or something. This love definition or love meaning might only encompass some of the emotions that comprise how you feel when you are in love. Is love an emotion? Yes. Can abstract emotions such as love be defined in specific terms? Maybe not. However, there are certain words and actions that fall in the realm of love, while others do not. Some gestures can be termed love. On the other hand, some other emotions and feelings can be confused for love, but people soon realize that they are not true love. Here's to understanding more about love. If you want to define love in one sentence, love is one of the most profound emotions humans experience. It is a combination of attraction and closeness. The person we feel attracted to or close to is the person we are usually in love with. Such a person can be a friend, parent, sibling, or even our pet. Such love is based on a feeling of attraction or affection. The full meaning of love can be seen in different ways, because there are different types of love. The answer to the question, "What is love for you?" can differ for everyone, depending on the relationship in context. As per the Cambridge Dictionary, love is defined as liking another adult very much and being romantically and sexually attracted to them, or having strong feelings of liking a friend or person in your family. While this is a more literal definition, love can be defined in many other ways. How to describe the romantic meaning of love? Feelings of love can be defined as an amalgamation of various other emotions. Love is caring, compassion, patience, not being jealous, not having expectations, giving yourself and other people a chance, and not rushing. What does love mean then, you ask? Love has often been used as a noun, but love is a verb in practice. It is about what we do for others and how we make others feel. Like most things around the world, love has also transformed over the years and centuries. Love was not always the way we know it now. Research shows that back in the day, love was secondary or not even considered when it came to a union between two people. Marriages, which in some cultures and parts of the world are known as the ultimate goal of a romantic relationship, were mostly transactional. People used to marry based on whether or not the marriage would bring them any benefits in terms of wealth and power. However, if we look at art forms such as poetry, love is an old emotion, something people have been experiencing for a long time. What does real love feel like? Love is a holistic feeling. It involves many elements, words, and actions which define love. What love means to you depends on how it makes you feel and the experiences it brings into your life. Many people may wonder, what is the meaning of love in a relationship? The answer lies in the elements of love. 1. Care. Care is one of the primary elements of love. If we love someone, we care about them, their feelings, and their well-being. We may go out of our way to ensure they are okay and even compromise and sacrifice our needs and wants. Admiration is very crucial in love and relationships. Admiration can be for their physicality or even for their mind and personality. Liking someone for their external and internal self and respecting their thoughts is an essential element of love. 3. Desire. Desire is both sexual, physical, and mental. Just wanting to spend more time with someone, being around them, and wanting them, are all parts of the desire you feel when you are in love with someone. 12 Telltale signs of love. Love is an emotion, but people do show signs of being in love. You can tell if someone is in love with you by the things they do for you, their words, and how they behave with you. Here are some signs that can explain what is love in an informed manner. 1. Love is generous. In a truly loving relationship, we give to the other without an expectation of return. We don't need to keep an account of who did what for the other. Giving pleasure to our partner gives us pleasure. 2. We feel what our partner feels. The true meaning of love is to feel a sense of joy when we see our partner happy. When we see that they are sad or depressed, we feel their blue mood. 2. With love comes empathy for the other person's emotions. The real meaning of love in a relationship is to willfully compromise your needs to accommodate your partner's needs or desires. But we don't sacrifice ourselves in doing this, nor should the other person require us to sacrifice ourselves for their gain. That's not what love is all about in a relationship. That's control and abuse. 4. Respect and kindness. What is true love? When we love, we act respectfully and kindly toward each other. We do not intentionally hurt or denigrate our partners. When we talk about them in their absence, it is with such warmth that the listeners can hear the love in our words. We do not criticize our partners behind their backs. 5. We act with ethics and morals. Our love for the other person enables us to act morally and ethically with them and in our community. Their presence in our lives makes us want to be better people so that they will continue to admire us. 6. We guard each other's solitude. With love, we never feel lonely, even when alone. The very thought of the other person makes us feel as if we have a guardian angel with us at all times. 7. Their success is yours as well. What is true love in a relationship? When our partner succeeds at something after a long effort, we beam with joy as if we were the winner. 2. There is no feeling of jealousy or competition, just pure pleasure at seeing our beloved's success. 8. They are always on our mind. Even when separated for work, travel, or other commitments, our thoughts drift. Sexual intimacy deepens. With love, sex becomes sacred. Unlike the early days, our lovemaking is now deep and holy, a true joining of bodies and minds. 10. We feel safe. The presence of love in the relationship allows us to feel protected and safe, as if the other person is a safe harbor for us to come home to. With them, we feel a sense of security and stability. 11. We feel seen and heard. Our partner sees us for who we are and still loves us. We can show all our positive and negative sides and receive their love unconditionally. They know who we are at our core. Love allows us to bare our souls and feel grace in return. 12. Love helps fight without fear. What is love all about? It is a sense of security. If we are secure in our love relationship, we know we can argue and that it will not break us apart. We agree to disagree and don't hold grudges for too long, because we don't like to hold bad feelings toward our partner. 8 different types of love. There are 8 different types of love, according to Greek mythology. These include 1. Family love or storge. This refers to the type of love we share with our family, parents, grandparents, siblings, cousins, and others. 2. Marital love or eros. This is the type of romantic love we feel with a partner who we wish to marry or have already married. 3. Love by the principle, agape. Side note: agape definition, adjective. With the mouth wide open, especially with surprise or wonder. This love is not based on emotions but on principles. It is referred to as the love for people we do not like, the love for the unlovable. 4. Brotherly love, philia. As the name suggests, brotherly love is love for our close ones, whom we hold as dear as family. These people, however, are not mania. Obsessive love, also known as mania, is an obsession with one person or a certain way of loving them. Such love hinders your growth and can interfere with your personal and professional life. 6. Enduring love, pragma. Enduring love is a kind of deep, true love that people in long, meaningful relationships experience. 7. Playful love, logos. Playful love, also called young love, is what you feel when you think the whole world has conspired for the two of you to be together. This love, however, comes with an expiry date and might die down with time. 8. Self-love, philautia. Side note: definition of philautia. Philautia promotes the self over all others, both brother and father, neighbor and God. It is the wish for things to be better for us and for others. This type of love has been talked about quite a bit, especially recently. It talks about appreciation and care for yourself before you set out to give it to someone else. Impact of being in love. Love is a very powerful emotion. Therefore, it can have both positive and negative impacts on us. These effects of love can range from physical, emotional, and even psychological. True feelings of love can change us. The positive impact of love. Love is known to have a very positive impact on our well-being, body, and mind. The feelings of unconditional love, non-judgment, independence, and security that come with a healthy relationship can boost self-esteem and confidence. It also reduces stress, which is a common denominator for various mental health conditions such as anxiety or depression. Couple therapy shows that some of the positive impacts of love include the following. 1. Reduced risk of heart diseases. 2. Less fatality risk due to heart attacks. 3. Healthy habits. 4. Increased chances of a long and healthy life. 5. Lower stress levels. 6. Reduced risk of mental health issues like depression. The negative impact of love. Unhealthy, unrequited love and bad relationships can negatively impact your body, mind, and well-being. Bad relationships that are toxic from the beginning or turn toxic with time can lead to insecurities that develop deeper than just the relationship and affect a person's mental health and future. Relationships. The feelings of not being good enough, not doing things right, and being unable to meet expectations can make one feel less of themselves. People leaving without explanations, cheating, and lying can lead to abandonment issues that last longer than the relationship. The negative impacts of love when the relationship is volatile and/or unhealthy can be as follows. 1. Increased risk of heart diseases. 2. Spiked risk of heart attacks. 3. High levels of stress. 4. Slower disease recovery. 5. Poor mental health. How to practice love. As mentioned above, love is an amalgamation of various factors and feelings. To practice love healthily and make the people in our lives feel loved, we have to be open to love. There is no sure-shot step-by-step guide on how to practice love, but these points may help. 1. Be more compassionate. Take care of the people you love. 2. Be vulnerable. Let your guard down, and open up to your partner, parent, sibling. 3. Be willing to accept your flaws. 4. Accept your mistakes and realize how they affect the other person. Apologize. 5. Forgive the people you love when you can tell they are genuinely sorry. 6. Listen to your loved ones. 7. Prioritize your time with them. 8. Make sure you are there for the big days. 9. Reciprocate their words, gestures, and feelings. 10. Show affection. 11. Appreciate them. Some commonly asked questions. Love is an emotion based on which many poems, movies, and songs are made. However, there are still many questions that it raises. What is the deepest form of love? The deepest form of love is the one that encompasses within it feelings of empathy and respect. It is not just focused on selfish pursuits, but changes the focus to look out for the well-being of the person you love. The deep meaning of love encompasses other emotions that show how much you value and care for the one you love. Can you love two people at the same time? Yes. It is possible for people to love multiple people at the same time. However, the elements of love for each person might be different. Studies have shown that people can love two people at the same time. 1 in 6 people interviewed in the study admitted to feeling attracted to and attached to more than one person simultaneously. The bottom line. If you have often asked yourself, what is love in a relationship? This article may have given you some insights. The bottom line is that certain feelings, such as care, patience, respect, and others, are what love is all about in a relationship. Factors such as wanting and needing love, how we love, and the importance of love are essential to understand when answering the question, what is love? Love is a complex emotion and can differ from person to person. Even if you feel you need clarification about the answer to what is love, and what it's like to be in love, you will most likely figure it out with time.
Thank you for sticking around to the end. Please comment below, like, and share this video. Your support really does help this channel grow. Additional benefit to this audiobook. Cheating. Signs that your partner may be cheating on you. What are the signs that your spouse may be cheating? Sometimes you know, and sometimes you don't. When infidelity happens in a marriage or other committed relationship, one of the worst parts can be all the lies. Someone you have loved for so long suddenly is keeping secrets, and it hurts. The big question is, why is your spouse cheating? First, realize that there are many ways to cheat, and there are many signs of a cheating partner in a relationship. There can be both emotional and physical infidelity signs. There doesn't seem to be a huge difference between infidelity signs in women or men, though each person is different. Trust your gut. Some cheating partners do end up telling their significant other, but many don't. So how do you find out if your spouse is cheating or not? If you suspect something is going on with your significant other, here are 6 signs your partner may be cheating on you. Your partner acts shady. This is a pretty general statement because what is shady to one person may not be shady to the next. You know your partner best. Is he or she suddenly acting weird, secretive, angry, giddy? Changes in mood and behavior are good indications that something is going on. Now you need to find out what. If your partner is becoming more emotionally invested in another person, then he or she may become closed off and share less with you. If your partner is becoming physically intimate with another person, he or she may want to spend less intimate time with you. A key sign of a cheating spouse is that your partner may be acting out of the ordinary. While changes in their behavior could be related to many things, including simply feeling stressed, it could be something more as well. Your partner begins to hide their electronic devices. Another sign your spouse is cheating on you is when they keep their electronic devices hidden or locked away. When cheating happens, the guilty party may want to cover their tracks, especially if they are communicating frequently with another person. This can happen with emotional infidelity when your spouse is falling for someone else and communicating a lot. Or it could happen with physical infidelity because they may set up meeting times. That is why when infidelity happens, electronic devices suddenly become more scarce at home. Where is his or her cell phone? Why is it password protected? The same goes for laptops, desktops, tablets, or other devices that may have access to personal information. It may be a good idea to download the text and phone records of the last cell cycle to see if there is one odd number that pops up. But even then, they may be communicating strictly via Facebook or an app that isn't connected with a phone number. If you ask your partner about seeing their phone and they are completely defensive, that may be a red flag. Even if you do have access to their Facebook or email accounts, it's pretty easy to set up fake accounts that you may not even realize are there. Your partner uses cash or a secret card. Suddenly his or her financial transactions aren't public records. For some reason, he or she doesn't want you to know where things have been purchased or exactly what has been purchased. If you two used to be more open with finances and suddenly your partner is using cash or a separate card, then there may be a reason. Your spouse may be trying to hide something. Perhaps there are secret lunches or dinners with someone else who they are falling for emotionally. Or maybe a secret hotel room for a physical affair. Maybe even gifts. If you do find receipts and ask about them, your partner's demeanor may be very telling. Usually, spouses may say, "Oh, that was for a client," which may be true, or it may not be. This kind of behavior may be a sign of a cheating spouse or a red flag if it's out of the ordinary and he or she is secretive about it. Your loved one makes excuses to go out alone or with friends. Maybe he or she is suddenly always late coming home from work, or Wednesday nights at the gym are a little longer than usual. Perhaps there is a new weekly poker night with friends. These could be legitimate, but overall it just feels off. You should ask, why are you seeing less and less of your partner? It could be legitimate, but if your partner gets snippy even when you just ask about what they are doing, that's a red flag. It's not that you need to know exactly where they are at all times, but it's just that you get the feeling they aren't being 100% honest with you. Your partner may be trying to get alone time with another person they are more emotionally or physically invested in. Your partner is less emotionally and physically available. A relationship takes a lot of effort, and so if your significant other is offering his or her emotional or physical love to someone else, there may not be much left for you. That's why when someone cheats, they may typically be less emotionally and physically available to their spouse or partner. Emotional extremes start happening. If your significant other is suddenly acting super nice all the time even when certain things used to annoy them, or if they are angrier with you over trivial things, that is another red flag. Emotional extremes are usually the result of overwhelming guilt. Your partner may be doing something they know is wrong, and they either feel bad about it or are masking it with anger. If you suspect your partner may be cheating on you, the best thing you can do is talk about it. Bring up the above signs you have been seeing in a very calm way. This is definitely not a subject anyone wants to bring up, but it's better to know sooner than later. You deserve to know the truth, and you deserve to be treated with respect. In the event you find your partner is cheating regardless of the reason, seek outside help. Talking with someone is a great way to deal with a partner's infidelity. The information above are basic ways to tell if your partner is cheating, but it's not guaranteed. Be sure you have solid evidence of your partner's infidelity before confronting your partner. If you push the idea of accusing your partner of cheating, then you find out you are wrong. You may have ruined a great relationship based on your own insecurities. If you know for sure your partner is cheating, maybe it's best to end the relationship by moving on to a relationship where you are valued and respected. Remaining with a cheating partner can lead to a host of problems you may not want in your life. We have plenty of additional audiobooks being published for your knowledge and entertainment, so be on the lookout for additional audiobooks like this one. Below, in the information section of this video, you will find Christian psychological help for your personal and relationship benefit. You will be asked some additional questions based on your psychological and physical health. Your privacy is guaranteed at all times.